Hi guys, it's me again, Groschi. As you can see, today we are looking at one of the most spectacular or most coolest value for money concerning DVD edition I own or ever been released around here, so to say, Germany or German speaking or European countries. I don't know in which countries exactly it was released. As you can see today, it's we are talking about Rambo, John Rambo. I'm also, yeah, I already said it, I'm also kind of a late child of the 80s. I mean, I was too young to watch this stuff there, but I done it then in the 90s. So I'm a late 80s child in the 90s, so to say. So I'm grow up with all these cool action horror flicks from the 80s. As I already mentioned, as you maybe seen in the other video of mine when I show you the cool Hellraiser mask, that there's was quite problematic for the last 20, 30 years or so to watch all these graphic movies, these violent movies in Germany, because yeah, the German youth law prohibited to watch this stuff even as an adult in fully uncut versions. So that's the same for the Rambo movies. A lot of the Rambo movies were just available completely cut out, where all the graphic stuff was cut out, or even was completely forbidden to own or to watch it or to stream it. Streaming was not back in the day, but to show to others. So I remember when I worked in the video rental store back in the days, we had this stuff behind a separate door so that it was not to be seen by the youth. So even there, I mean, so it was so strictly with all these graphic stuff and these old youth protecting laws in Germany. I mean, they're still actively laws, but they are getting a little bit more modern because yeah, I mean, there are so many ultra violent movies from the 2000s and all this stuff. I mean, I just remember the first time I saw Hostel or the Saw movies. I mean, in comparison to them, all these evil 80s flicks, that's a walk in the park. I mean, concerning the amount of violence in there. So, yeah, but that's another. That's maybe we can do another video out of the day. Just going down the wrong road. We wanted to talk about Rambo in this particular DVD edition. So here we are. This one came out with John Rambo with the fourth installment of the Rambo series. So it says on the back its copyright is from 2009. As I said, it's a German DVD edition. I really love this edition because I love Stallone, I love Rambo, and I love the complete edition. It starts. I went to my basement and I got for you guys up the original art box. It came in. So because I want to show you, this is really a cool 2000 edition with an ultra cool ultra is German ultra cool 80s vibe. So with all these original hand-drawn 80s art on it. So it starts with the art box. This was the box that Batback went in. On the side you saw the build of the bust, but I think that's one of the few editions where the picture is actually worse or bad, more bad or better than better, more bad, more worse than the original in-hand piece. On the back here you have a little bit of information about the movies, and on the side there's another old school drawn 80s art picture of Rambo. So it starts from the art box. And then we go to the DVD itself for a short time. You see there's the 4 movies, and also as a really funny and cool extra is a Rambo survival kit I will show you later. The DVDs themselves are also in this book style covers. It's just paper, but also with the original classic 80s art. So you can have a look for yourself a little bit later. So I show it first for you guys quickly. So even the John Rambo one, that's not actually from the old one, got a new old school looking drawing art on its cover. So that's also again the picture from the original art box, and also and now the really cool part. I don't know, I've never seen this before. It's the survival kit. There's not so much in it, but you already see it down here. It's the blue lights from Pulp 3. That's really became famous also around here in German because the German synchronization was really cool and really funny. And you got there the John Rambo dog tags. That's also really cool because on the one tag you see the name and the limitation number of the edition again, and on the other one that's like the real dog tag from Rambo. It says John J. Rambo. Then it's date of birth, 7th of June 1947, Arizona, USA, U.S. Marines Special Forces Medal of Honor. So yeah, what more is to say? Really cool, really cool. But as I said, the two blue lights is really cool. I don't know if they are blue because I never used them because as you know, it's just one way. I don't even know. I mean, they're not branded, so maybe I can use them and buy another one. But that's the original setup of this edition. But now we are coming to the real big highlight of this edition. That's the Stallone bust right next to me. I mean, as I said earlier, you have to remember when you have a look at it. Come over here, guys. When I'm talking, you can have a closer look. Yeah, have a look at there first. Yeah, you have to remember that's just a DVD special edition. Now, it's not like a high-end collectible. It's not like you just bought the bust. It's just like a gimmick. A little present for you when you're buying this DVD edition back in the days. I mean, I forgot to remember to mention it was quite cheap. I mean, I don't really remember the full retail price. It was something about 150 euros or something. But I have to say I'm a little, as you know, I'm always looking for bargains, and so I got it when shortly before it went sold out. So I paid like 50 or 60 bucks for this amount of cool stuff, of cool artwork for a very cool movie series. And yeah, and now we are talking about the real highlight, the bust. As you can see, it's a really, really cool piece. I mean, the sculpting is really nice. You see it's Stallone. The paint job is really well done. I forget to mention was limited to 5,000 copies, so it's really 5,000 pieces. It's a lot of pieces. So normally, if the number is higher, so less effort went into the sculpting or to the back or in China in the factories when they apply the paint job. I mean, even for this, especially for this part or for this price range. And I think that's the really exceptional thing about this limited edition: the bust and the quality of the bust. As you can see, the paint job is really cool. I mean, the only things, it's maybe a little bit bland, a little bit dull on some parts of him, but mostly it's really, really cool. I mean, it's the green stone. I don't know what should be there or why it's a green stone, but yeah, I don't care. I mean, so the contrast to the contrast to the red title Rambo is pretty nice. So with the green, so. Classic bust. I said in the German version, I don't exactly. There's no scale, so it's a non-scale piece. I don't know. It would be something between third and 1 and 2 half scale or something. I don't remember. I don't really know because I never measured him out. I will measure him out later. It's a fully sculpted. It's one piece. The only thing is the arrows. They're a little bit like plastic, a little bit flexible, but everything else is completely one piece. As I said, the paint job, the only thing, but maybe if you're looking for a little bit things you can say it's not that good. It's a paint job on the back, for example, where the arrows is. It's just a really flat, brownish, leathery style. But even there in the sculpting, you see a little bit of cracks and a little bit weathered look there. So yeah, as I always said and already said, it's a really awesome piece for being just a gimmick in a DVD edition, so to say, really. Yeah, before I forget it again, I will measure him out. I mean, it's the biggest part is the arrows in the back, the highest part. So this is like 11 inches, a little bit more than 11 inches. From shoulder to shoulder, it's like not a little bit less than 6 inches, and depth is like something about 7.5, 8 inches. So it's a pretty big one for just a DVD edition, as so to say. So I don't know if you know this piece. I don't know from you looking the video right now. So, but if you have the opportunity sometimes to stumble across an version of them or one of the boxes or thing, or even just the bust. And it's a good price. So pull the trigger on them, because I don't know. There are not so many Stallone high-end or statue-style collectibles or busts, for example. I mean, there's just the third scale one from PCS back in the days, but it wasn't also not that good in the end, I think. And yeah, there's not so much Stallone collectibles out there, so that's why I am keeping this one close to my heart, because yeah, it's after over like 12 years now. Yeah, 12 years. For over 10 years now, yeah, then it's still one of my most precious movie special editions, so to say. I mean, as you know, we speak a lot about the high-end collectibles and the real statues, but for just the DVD edition, I can't say it enough. It's such a spectacular package, such a cool, completely thoughtful, completely looked carefully at the pieces from the edition, from the art style, from the packaging. It's just it's a really cool, complete package. So I really adore him. So with these lovely words towards Stallone and Rambo, I think I will come to an end for now. Thank you again, as always, for watching and staying with me. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below, or on Instagram or something. And let's see what we have a look on together in the next video. So for now, thank you again for watching and staying with me, and stay safe, guys. See you next time.